Today on Garden Fork, lentils with coriander and carrot, one of my favorite comfort foods. Hey everyone, welcome to Garden Fork. Today, a lentil dish that we make every week. It's kind of a winter staple for us. It's just after New Year's. We kind of want to maybe detox from some of that rich food we had. And this is something I make every week for us. I want to share it with you.
What rich food did you have?
A lot of cake.
Eggnog.
I really like store-bought eggnog.
Memories of eggnog.
Yeah, it's a bad thing. But lentils are super healthy for you. We actually have an Indian grocery near us. If you have a Pakistani, Bangladeshi, or Indian grocery near you, go in there. It's really cool. There's like 10 different kinds of lentils in the store.
Are you familiar with all those? Or
no, but I'm going to experiment. This is a new kind. It's called Urat Dal Chulka, which I'm saying wrong, but it's like a black and white.
Oh, I think you're saying it right.
But I love different kinds of lentils. And also the Goya brand has lentils as well. Most people, when they've had lentil soup or they've tried to cook lentils, they've used, they've used what's called brown lentils. I think these are called brown or green lentils. So they can be kind of mushy, maybe a little gritty, maybe a little underwhelming if not done right. But what I like are these kind of lentils, which are called pardina lentils, which are similar to French green lentils, which are nice as well. Both of these and the French green ones hold their shape when you cook them. And so that's why I like these. The French lentils are a little more expensive. These are a little less expensive. All right?
Pardina me.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, pardina. All right, we got a kind of a medium-sized pot there and a couple glugs of oil. I want the oil to coat the bottom of the pot. This is half of a big onion. You can leave it in big pieces like this. I don't really like it chopped up small because I like the texture of the onions. This is a sweet Vidalia. Secret ingredient. This is coriander seed, not ground coriander, coriander seed. Really cool.
Really cool.
Again, I like a heaping tablespoon of this, and this is going to go in with the onions.
Now it smells good.
It's like the secret ingredient that makes this go from pretty good to warm and wild. So we're going to take some lentils. Always want to rinse your lentils like beans and stuff. A cup of lentils will feed 2 or 3 people pretty good. Into that goes 2 1/4 cups of water. And then we're going to turn this on and bring it to a boil.
How long do you think that will take?
About 30 minutes total. I'll show you what we're doing. It's kind of neat. We're doing we're speeding up the process here. A lot of times, you cook the onions and then you add things in. We're going to cook the onions separate and add them in after they're cooked into the lentils that are already cooking. That was a big mouthful, wasn't it? All right, we're going to cook these down. We want them to be kind of golden.
Okay.
Bring that to a boil and then dial it down to a simmer. We'll go watch the Labradors. Take a bag of carrots and cut them up, 1 inch. If the smaller pieces, make them a little longer so they cook the same kind of thing. This is nicely done here. That goes in. So our lentils have already started cooking here, so we're saving some time. And I'm going to take this over to here. Like that. Get all those out. Well, if I had 2 hands, I could get that out. You know what I mean. I've turned up the heat. We're going to bring this up to a simmer and then turn it down. Let it cook. Of course, if you're a Garden Fork viewer, you know you're going to take the top and the bottom part of the carrot that you've chopped off and put it in your compost pile. I have a new composter for you. I call it the bio composter. All right, after about 25 minutes, it's looking like this, and I'm going to take the top off And I'm going to let some of this liquid cook off because I like my lentils kind of thick. So do a little taste test. These are still crunchy. Crunchy means they're not done, okay? Cook them a little longer, but they're good. I didn't salt this. You should salt this to taste, but just be careful with the salt. That's going to be a little hot, so I'm going to let it cool off before I taste it, lest I burn my tongue. But do you see how the dog is drinking all their water while we're shooting? But the lentils have held their shape. The carrots have cooked down really nicely, and the onion has basically disappeared. So if you have someone in your house that doesn't like onion, just don't tell them it's in here, and they'll go, wow, that tastes amazing. I mean, if they're allergic, of course don't, but if they just have a thing about onions, you can serve. I do a lot of times. I do steamed broccoli on top of this, or poached eggs. Sausages go really well with this. A couple of variations. Sometimes people like a little mustard on theirs, or you can put a little balsamic vinegar on there as well. The balsamic is kind of a sweet and sour thing, and lentils and mustard are just kind of made in heaven. We got to do a mustard video, how to make mustard. You know?
I do know.
Yeah.
That was a big bite.
It's simple, and it's good, and it's your typical garden fork thing. You can easily double this recipe, and you can feed your whole family. This can be a meal in itself. It reheats really nicely because the flavors have melded in the refrigerator overnight.
And it's melting away your eggnog guilt.
Yeah, love eggnog. Store-bought eggnog. We have a video about how to make eggnog too.
I didn't mean to get you off topic.
How do you guys make lentils? I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. I overbought lentils, so we're going to be doing more lentil videos. But this is good. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, please leave them below. If you're new to the show, we do this every week. You can hit the subscribe button. Also check out DIY Garden Fork, our other video show. Right? Make it a great day. I'll see you later.
Smells good. Dinner ready?
Oh, it's really good.